pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Boston, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and right up there amongst the league leaders in batting average, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. To Trumbo, who's got it for the double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First offering on its way. Hit to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
2-0 now. Porcello is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Ready now for Baltimore, Mark Trumbo. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Rafael Devers.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
In now, Leo Valido, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Leo Valido goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pierce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A bouncer up the middle. There's one on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the in now for the O's, Renato Nunez.
Leading off.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman.
And that misses for ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The designated hitter.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Stephen Beatty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Devers has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as we begin the top of the fourth. fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Red Sox. Now to the plate, Jace Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Valido is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2. And here's Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Right side, hit hard. The throw from his knees. Throw gets him at first. Highway robbery right there as the inning is over. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now batting, right fielder, Leo.
Now in the box, Leo Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Loop down towards short, and that'll be the second out. Here's Steve Pearce now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. 2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now
here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Number 1 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night now for Memorial Park. Now 1-0 Boston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Porcello into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. A little bit outside. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Hit out towards second. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Steve Wilkerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, number 1. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Devers fields it cleanly. On to second, but the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Now batting.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Stephen Beatty. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Giro. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially with bullpen.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So striding into the box, Sandy Leon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 3.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, number 50.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two balls and a strike. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Drives it the other way to deep right. Valito racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Renato Nunez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Austin Wins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 12.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Number 1 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0 now. Wilkerson at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, number 9.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Slow little roller to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Number 1 is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Leo.
Striding forward, Mookie Betts will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Two runs, 4 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Steve Pearce comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no run. Mookie Betts will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Mark Trumbo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The batter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The catcher.
Digging in and looking for more. Boston wins. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now the designated
hitter, Alberto.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trumbo, the runner at third. Nunez at second. Wins at first. 1 gone.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Standing in, Steve Wilkerson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they...
1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Now batting,
into the box now, number 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding of. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging. In, Christian Vasquez will move into the on deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Here in Baltimore, you see a lot of guys get robbed because the outfield wall is only 7 feet high. But he had just enough to get it out of here, much to the outfielder's dismay.
In now, Andrew Benintendi as he sends it on the ground to first. Trumbo is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 50.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped up, Trumbo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Christian Vasquez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Christian Vasquez.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jace Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard, but foul. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And that's the 3rd out. Miguel Castro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Miguel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, for his career in this matchup. 2 hits in 7 tries. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And right into the shift. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Beatty. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready now, Mookie Betts. A lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this, AB.
1-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Tanner Scott takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Double steal is on here. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Baltimore get their 20th home win this year. Number 29 earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Rick Porcello allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Red Sox 9-6.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Ty Block will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming in. Into the start, he's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Hit hard to third. To his left, Nunez. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Great reactions from that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Steve Wilkerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the center fielder.
Swing and a liner. 12. Foul. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
1 out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That is it.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is it. The first
stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at third.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wilkerson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Comes set, the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Cisco. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Leading
first
off
pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder.
And this is popped up near second base. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Batting 6.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Nunez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Popped him up. Devers over to his left. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Here's Brock Holt now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. One left for the Red Sox. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded weakly toward third. Holt has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Left side, but well foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Bogaerts takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping up now, Jace Peterson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle of the way.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. The set and the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogart. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him. Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Right fielder, Steve.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Pearce, a native Floridian. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Wilkerson moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. First pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bounce to first. And Trumbull will take this one on over to the bag, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Boston leads. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number one.
Now batting.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Beatty hails from the prairie state of Illinois. This is his first year at the big league level. Ball one.
That's inside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Renato Nunez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And there's ball one.
1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. To his left, Trumbo. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Cisco is under it, and the inning is over. So after the 3. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Cisco.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Hanser Alberto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 1.
Into the box now. Number 1. A base hit in his first trip. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Pitch is popped up. Pedroia over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Steve Wilkerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 the count. Cisco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Orioles leave 1. Still down 3-0. Miguel Castro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. His career numbers in this matchup: 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Now another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Liner toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Christian Vasquez will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Beatty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox at the plate, Jace Peterson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Trey Mancini. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to first. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 3-0. Back here on the show, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 55 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Number 1 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Brock Holt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The left fielder.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Wilkerson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Holt is off at first with 2 away. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Beatty. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Chance Sisco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He'll have
the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That's good.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Devers stands at first with 1 out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce, reined in. Throw on to Trumbull will be in time, and the inning is over. 1 left. So digging in now, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Pierce sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 12.
As a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third. Pedroia on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. Ready.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The second baseman.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Dominic Leone is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
So striding in, Jace Peterson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the direct.
Ah, there's my mic. No, I just had it turned off. I didn't realize it was off. Oh, my mic was on.
Over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And that's in there
trying
for
to get
strike.
this win here.
Lifetime
This win here will
versus
put
this
back to
pitcher.
500
Not
for
a
the
big
season.
sample
I'm
size.
fighting to get
0
back
for
into
1.
playoff contention. The start of this game, I was 6.5 games back Tampa Bay for the final wild card spot.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Peterson, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball
Just came up
player.
with 4 games,
Put him
Toronto
on a
Blue Jays.
superstar level.
I lost the
but you
first
know
game
what?
in a 3-game
They didn't
weekend
miss
set
with this
against
pick
the
either. You go into
Orioles.
high rounds and you
So
carve out
obviously
a
I'm winning
career
now,
the way
looking
this
for a
guy
save out
has.
of-
Nice pick.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pick.
There we go. Oh,
Now
shit.
here's one
Base
hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Hit on the ground to
Steve
first.
is going to put him finally through.
But he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
All right. Yep, let's try to get a double play, guys.
Hitter, Mark Trumbo. He could
Be a
really
strikeout
use
right
a
here.
knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
There we go. Nice start.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make
Double
me
play
miss
coming
wearing
up.
a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of
There we
what's
go.
gonna throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Well, there's the pitcher's best
Got the
friend
double
right
play I
there.
want right there. Now I see the fly out and the game is over.
Rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, pitching is not
Hey, I
one
don't
of
have
the
a
fun points
problem
of
with
time.
him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And
Still got 2 runs to give, though.
Third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Boy, a big
That's
game
all right.
yesterday
From these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
He's hitless
All right,
in
0-2.
3
Now let's strike
at-bats
him
to
out.
this point. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up
Might have to
foul.
go
Still
inside.
0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he strikes
Screw that.
him out
High
to end it
fastball,
here
strike him out.
as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not
Big
cash
win,
in.
though. Big win.
he
Gets me
does
back to
surrender
500 in the
one
season.
run.
I'm now
So
50 and 50 on the
a
season.
flawless performance, but in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You
Let's
just have to be
see
good enough to win.
if I made any
He
gains
was.
Tonight's
in the
ball game
standings.
comes to a close. 3-1.
Had Native Valdi finally get a win. Thank you. I didn't realize I had voice to speech on. Well, here you see, I'll show you my standings right now. 13 half at the back of the Yankees. I'm 6.5 back of the Rays for the wild card. Yep. I started off the season pretty good, and I really died in June. I had I had a bad month of June. But back to 500, which is what I've been trying to get to for a while now. Let's advance a day. See what's going on with this. Oh, injured list. All right. Not worried about that right now. Let's check the
Great
standings.
Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the
still
major
6.5
leagues on
back.
Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1.
Considering my run scored
The
runs
Yankees
against, I'm
amassed
surprised I'm still even
14 hits in the
good right
game
now.
as they
At
toppled the
500.
Rockies 14-2.
But 6.5 back
The
to
Rays
Rays. And then
launched
you look at
3
the
home
schedule.
runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd
And
4-3.
you see I've got one more
The
against
Tigers
Baltimore, and then I'm
halted their
playing
6-game
against Tampa
losing
Bay.
streak as they took down the visiting
Bay,
Blue Jays
but then
3-1.
tough
Cleveland
against the
Indians
Yankees.
went deep 4
I've
times
not
as
had
they
a good
grabbed the
season
win
against
against
the
the
Yankees.
visiting Royals 8-3.
And 3 more
The
against
Minnesota
Tampa, 3 more against
Twins
New York.
knocked out
Yeah,
12
I got
hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the
all
visiting
American
Athletics
League East games coming up,
11-2.
so there's some important games
Andrew
coming up here.
Heaney got the W and now has 5 this year as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 9-1. Brad Peacock won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the
Chris Sale's
Stros to a
been
win
pitching
over the
better of late,
Rangers
so is David
5-2.
Price.
Brian Dozier plated 3 runs on the
Oh,
day,
God damn it.
helping the
Dropped my
Nats
phone.
down the Braves
Hold on a
7-6.
second there.
The Friars tallied 5 home runs overall as they
Yes, I'm
bested the
definitely a
Cubbies at
Boston
Wrigley
fan.
Field 7-5.
I got respect for the Braves, though. I mean,
The
I'm
St.
old
Louis
enough where I remember
Cardinals
seeing the
got 12
Braves
hits in this one
and
as
the
they
run they
got
had in
past
the
Reds in
90s.
Cincinnati 10-5.
And how
Jose Alvarez
they were
collected
in
his
the
5th
National
win
League,
in relief
you know,
as the Fighting
champions
Phils took
almost
care
every
of the
year in the
Pirates
90s.
4-3. The D-backs
So I think
totaled
they're doing
11
better
hits
recently, right?
as they got the best of
Not
the
really sure,
Brewers
though.
at home 4-2. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-3.
They had the
The
pitching
New
in
York
the
Mets
90s.
hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San
But
Francisco.
anyways, thanks for watching.
11-3.
Keep an eye on my channel.
Thanks
I'll
for
be playing
tuning in
more of this
today.
as
We'll
we
be
go
back here
along. I'm trying
tomorrow
to play
and all season long.
the season as the summer goes along as well. But let's do. I don't think anything changes the standings, right? No, I'm still 6.5 back. I thought they released him because he might have tested positive for COVID. I thought they had backed out of the deal because he might have COVID.
Really?
That's what I thought I heard in the radio the other day. I don't really know.
I didn't know that.
I have to Google it for sure, to be honest. That's what I thought I heard on the radio on the ride home from work the other day. But anyways, hopefully he's fine. Hopefully everything works out. I don't know about all these sports trying to start up in the middle of this pandemic. Hopefully they can do it. But again, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe.